Okay, so lighting's a little tough in here, but this is your mixer, and your first three channels, 1, 2, and 3, are your microphones. Black, red, and yellow, if you can see. Black, red, and yellow. The black microphone is your microphone right here. Has a switch on it, so you can talk, turn it off. The second two microphones are out there, and you've got red and yellow. So those are your two red and yellow microphones, so you know which is which. And they're a little easier to see than the camera's showing. So red and yellow. You got your volume. You've got that knob right there is your effects for reverb. And right about there gives you a nice reverby sound for singing. I got reverb off on your microphone for making announcements. Bass, mids, and highs are pretty straightforward. A little bit of compression on each channel makes it sound good, and you don't need any gain. That can stay right there. So, and then you've got two audio sources on this system, and those are going to be the two that are on, and that is 7. What is that? Can't read it. 5, 6, and 7, 8. 5, 6 is their house music, and 7, 8 is going to be your karaoke music. Okay. Over here, you've got effects return. You just want to keep that where it's at. That's your reverb master. And of course, make sure all of the buttons are on for the channels that you're using. But reverb master, just make sure you have reverb. Okay, the group 1, 2 slider. That turns up the speakers that are facing the singers on the stage, your monitors. That one and that one is hooked up to group 1, 2. The stereo slider, the red one, controls the volume for the main speakers on the stands that are facing the crowd. I zoomed in too much, but anyways, that's it. That's your karaoke monitor. And we have a TV that faces the crowd, but I don't have the right adapter to make that work. I'm going to try to bring it up here tomorrow during the daytime. Okay? I'm going to send a separate video. Okay, so when you get here, here's the stage. You zoom out a little bit. There's a stage. If you want to put a tip jar on this, that's generally what they use it for. And then over here, you've got a couple of things plugged in. Those are the two powered speakers. And there's a light on each of these speaker stands, dance light. And there is a cord, power cord. And you can just plug it in to the third outlet on here, right there. And that'll turn that dance light on. And then same thing on this side. There's, not on the speaker stand, but there's dance lights up on the ceiling that come down to a cord over here, right by the speaker stand here.
That's just the disco light.
Yeah, and all you do is just plug that in, and you'll have the light on that side. Here's your little karaoke monitor to display the lyrics. Works automatically. Okay, last video is how this system is set up for music and karaoke. You've basically got a Winamp player here. You see it's old school. It's got play, pause, stop. The only one you're going to use is stop. Stop is the only button you're going to need. That's your playlist right there, all the songs that you want to play. This you don't have to mess with. This is for changing the pitch and the tempo, but you can use it if you want to, but it'll crash a video. It only works on audio, so I wouldn't even mess with it. You probably won't need it. Okay, so here's where your searches are. You've got DJ Media Search. You can search for anything you want in here for music, and if it's on the hard drive, it'll come up. Like if I type in Billy Joel, comes up right away, and you can look through all the different selections that we have here. It's all the Billy Joel songs. Now, DJ Media Search is just your regular music, not karaoke. And all you do is you pick the one you want, drag it over here, double click it, and it's going to start playing. I'll turn it up over here. All right. So that's how you find music. by title or artist. And then your karaoke search is the same thing. It's just for karaoke. So if I type Billy Joel, you got all the Billy Joel songs that we have, and you can scroll through them. There's a lot of them. Now for these, a lot of them have two distinct files. You see it's the same file, same name, but one's a MP3, one's a CDG. You're just going to use the MP3. Drag it over, double click it. There's a preview screen, and it's playing on the TV. I don't know if you can see it in this video, but there it is. And it's the same channel here. Whoops. Sorry, I'm zoomed in. Hold on. Same channel over here. So all your music works through that. Really easy. If you find a karaoke song that only has one file, just drag that one file over. If you find one that has two, use the one that has the little music note, not the unknown file. If you drag the wrong one over, it's just going to show it as zeros and it won't play it. That just means you dragged the wrong one of the two. Okay? The bottom search down here, DJ Media Update Search, that's the same thing as DJ Media Search. The only difference is this one only goes back to the year 2004. So it's a little more convenient if you're only looking for newer stuff. This one has the same songs, but it goes all the way back to 1950. All right, we'll send you one more video. Okay, now I'm going to show you a really easy way to find songs to play in between the karaoke. Go into your Start menu and click on Party Collections. These are pre-made lists in all different genres. You've got classic rock, country from the 80s, 2000s, 2010s, disco, funk, rock, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, old school urban 80s and 90s, old school urban 2000s, 2010s, line dances, and party favorites. So these are folders. You can, like let's say I open up old school urban dance 80s, 90s. If I open that up, it's got all the best songs in there. Juvenile, Jay-Z, House of Pain, EU, Dr. Dre. They're all in one spot. To make it easy to find the kind of music you're looking for, you can just drag them right over to Winamp and just double click them to play them. Okay? And there's your... Whoops. I didn't double click it. There you go. If you hit stop, it'll fade for you. Stop. So it does a nice fade if you hit stop. This will keep all your volumes the same. You don't have to worry about volume changes on the different tracks. And when you play a karaoke song, it will skip any silence at the beginning of the track and go right to the music to make it really, really easy. For example, the Billy Joel, there's an all hits karaoke Billy Joel. As soon as I click it, it starts. Stop makes it fade. So really, really easy for mixing. You don't have to worry about finding the beginning of the karaoke song. You don't have to worry about fading out manually, none of that. These party collections will really help you tomorrow when you're looking for certain kinds of songs rather than searching in here. You know, there's 50,000 songs in there, you know, so this makes it really easy to find all the hits. One last thing, if you're looking for Halloween music, all you have to do is type Halloween. Just go HALLOWEEN. As soon as you type Halloween, it's going to show you all the stuff that we have that's categorized under Halloween. There's a whole bunch of songs. So if you're looking for Halloween music, type Halloween. Other than that, that should be about it. Like I said, the songs are categorized, like these are all Halloween, obviously. I'll show you this. If you go down to your Start menu here, and you click on Genre List, that will bring up a list over here. These are all the different categories that are in our music that you can search for. And you'll see Halloween is one of them, but there's, you know, Mardi Gras, oldies. So if you look through that list, you can put any of those search items in the search and it'll bring up that kind of music. But like I said, your best bet for just a big party is the Start menu. Trying to do this with one hand, sorry. Start menu, Party Collections. That's all the best stuff from all the popular genres, except Halloween. All right? Call me if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.